The secret to staying healthy lies in eating black beans. Hi everyone, it's Tracy. Black beans are known as the king of all beans because of their incredible health benefits. My grandparents and I have made them part of our daily meals, almost like a simple way to stay strong and live longer. That's why in today's video, I'm going to show you 2 delicious and healthy ways to prepare black beans recipes that are easy to make and wonderfully good for your body. First, when choosing black beans, pick ones that are plump, smooth, evenly colored, and free of cracks or insect damage. Good quality beans have a thick, glossy black skin with a green center and a pleasant, earthy aroma. Before cooking, pour the beans into a bowl and remove any that are broken or wrinkled. Then rinse them thoroughly by placing them in a basin of clean water, gently rubbing them several times to wash away any dust or dirt on the surface. You know, black beans are incredibly rich in protein, vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants that help protect your heart, skin, and overall health. The same amount of black beans actually contains 3 times more protein than eggs and 12 times more than milk. That's why they're known as the king of all beans. After washing, soak the black beans in clean water for about 1 to 2 hours. This simple step helps soften the beans and shortens the cooking time. However, don't soak them too long. Over-soaking can affect their texture and reduce some of their nutrients. Once they're ready, drain the water and let the beans sit to remove excess moisture. Next, roast the black beans by heating a clean pan over medium heat. Then pour the black beans in. You'll hear a gentle sizzling sound that's just the moisture evaporating. Stir the beans constantly with a wooden spoon or chopsticks to keep them from burning. This step is important because it helps the beans dry evenly and develop that wonderful roasted aroma. Keep stirring until you smell a warm, nutty scent filling the air. If possible, roast the beans over a charcoal or wood fire instead of an electric stove. Traditional cooking like this allows the beans to absorb more natural energy, making them even more beneficial. When you start to hear soft popping sounds, the beans are ready. Gently press one between your fingers if it cracks slightly. It's perfectly roasted. Turn off the heat and let them cool completely in the pan. Next, prepare a clean, dry glass jar that has been sterilized with steam for about 15 minutes. Black beans are rich in glycinin, lecithin, and healthy fatty acids, all of which help soften blood vessels, lower bad cholesterol, and improve circulation. Regularly eating vinegar-soaked black beans can also help reduce blood pressure and support a healthy heart. Once the beans are cool, fill the jar halfway. They'll expand after soaking. Pour in enough vinegar to cover the beans completely. Ideally, twice as much liquid as beans, since they'll absorb some of it. Apple cider vinegar or naturally fermented vinegar works best. Seal the jar tightly and store it in a cool, dark place for about 1 week. During this time, the beans will soak up the vinegar and turn into a rich, natural remedy that's great for your heart, blood circulation, and overall vitality. Clean the blood vessels, thin the blood, and reduce the risk of stroke and memory loss. When combined, they help improve health and promote longevity. After about a week, you'll notice that the black beans have expanded and softened. This is when their real magic begins. At this stage, The beans have absorbed the vinegar and turned into a natural remedy long valued in traditional medicine. Recipe 2. Black bean porridge. Besides soaking black beans in vinegar, you can also make black bean porridge using this method. It brings out all the same amazing health benefits. First, prepare the beans just like before. Remove any beans that are broken, wrinkled, or discolored, as these can affect the flavor and texture. Then place the beans in a large bowl, add plenty of clean water, and gently rub them with your hands several times to wash away any dust or dirt. Rinse well until the water runs clear. After that, soak the beans in clean water for about 1 to 2 hours. This will soften them and help them cook faster later on. But don't soak for too long. Over-soaking can cause the beans to lose some nutrients and their firmness. While the beans are soaking, prepare a few dried red dates jujubes. These are a key ingredient in many traditional recipes because they add a natural sweetness and are excellent for boosting energy. To clean them properly, place the red dates in a bowl, sprinkle in a little flour, and gently rub them. This helps remove surface dust and makes the skin shiny. Rinse them thoroughly. Then use scissors or a small knife to remove the pits and cut the dates into small pieces. After soaking the black beans, drain them well and get ready to cook. First, place the soaked black beans into a pot and add enough water to fully cover them. It's important to add the right amount of water from the start because you shouldn't add more halfway through cooking. Turn the heat to high and bring it to a boil. Once it starts boiling, lower the heat to medium and cook for about 30 minutes until the beans begin to soften. Black beans are packed with nutrients that make this simple drink both delicious and powerful for your health. They're rich in vitamin B, vitamin E, lecithin, and melanin, which help nourish the skin and hair, keeping them soft, hydrated, and youthful, especially during cold, dry weather. Drinking black bean and red date tea regularly can help replenish energy, improve circulation, and support overall vitality. The natural sweetness of red dates also makes it soothing and comforting for the body. While the beans are cooking, prepare a bit of rock sugar to add sweetness. After 30 minutes, add the red dates you prepared earlier, along with the rock sugar. Continue cooking for another 15 minutes so all the flavors blend together. If you like it sweeter, you can add a little more rock sugar to adjust the taste to your liking. Drinking black bean and red date tea regularly can help replenish energy, improve circulation, and support overall vitality. The natural sweetness of red dates also makes it soothing and comforting for the body. When the beans are fully cooked, the water will turn into a rich, beautiful wine red color and fill the air with a light, pleasant aroma. Pour the mixture into a bowl and enjoy both the beans and the smooth, tea-like broth, or, if you prefer, simply sip the liquid and save the beans for later. This black bean and red date drink has a naturally sweet, gentle flavor and is full of nutrition. It's much simpler to make than soy milk, but it still provides great energy. You can even pour it into a thermos to keep it warm all day, perfect for staying healthy and cozy throughout the winter. However, it's important to remember that not everyone should drink large amounts of black bean tea. If you have a weak stomach or tend to feel cold easily, it's best to drink it warm and in moderation. Pairing it with light exercise, such as walking or Tai Chi, and maintaining a regular sleep schedule will help your body absorb its benefits even better, keeping you strong, warm, and full of life. And there you have it. 2 simple ways to enjoy the amazing power of black beans. Whether you soak them in vinegar or cook them with red dates, both methods help nourish your body, boost circulation, and keep you feeling strong and energized every day. What I love most is how these small, humble ingredients can bring such lasting health benefits when used the right way. I hope today's video reminds you that caring for your body doesn't have to be complicated. It just takes consistency and a few natural foods from your kitchen. If you enjoyed these tips, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next video filled with easy,